Hey guys! Okay, so we are going to do our last video for laundry. Okay, so let's see what we watched already. Okay, so do you remember our laundry checklist? So we finished laundry basics. Hopefully you watched that. Our whites and colors, our lights and darks, our sorting practice. Remember we used real clothes to practice sorting between whites and colors. Then there's a two-piece matching socks video so that you guys can get used to seeing the same kinds of patterns, the same colors, and putting them together. And now our last one is our laundry packet. Okay, so let's finish our laundry packet together, then we can check off our last box and we'll be done with our laundry unit. Okay, so you guys should all have a packet with these papers in it. Okay, we are going to start with the sorting paper, okay? Why? Because that one does not have a question sheet. So we're going to finish that one first, and then we will move on to the two different papers that have questions. Okay, so sorting. This is the paper we're on. So the first sentence says you don't have to sort, right? But it says if you don't sort, then maybe it can ruin your clothes. Okay, so let's read and find out how. Okay, so it says you don't have to sort. That is if you like to gamble, which means maybe you can lose, right? Most of the time, your clothes will come out sort of clean. But once in a while, all your white clothes will turn pink, or your pink shirt will turn to like mud color, or your favorite jeans will end up with ink all over them. That is the chance that you take by not sorting. So, if you don't like to gamble on your best clothes, which means if you don't want to try and maybe lose, right, with your best clothes, then sort. Okay? Let me move over here. Okay, I'll sign down here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so first things first, empty your pockets. So take everything out of your pockets. So if you have coins or if you have toys, take them out of your pockets before you put your clothes into the washing machine. Okay? An ink pen, a pen in the dryer, can wreck all of your clothes. And you don't want to wash your cell phone, right? Maybe it'll break. All right, number 2. Okay, so you emptied your pockets when you took your clothes off, but still, check again. Okay? Just pat down each pocket and pat down each piece of clothing as you sort. So if you take a piece of clothing and you're going to put it in this pile, before you do that, just pat it down or maybe shake it, see if you hear anything. Maybe your keys are in there. You don't know. So it's good to check again, okay? Okay, it only takes a minute, so it's just a short time that you need to check, but it can save you hundreds of dollars. Okay? So now we're going to flip over to this page, sorting basics. So sort your clothes into 3 piles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, over here you're going to have your whites. All right, so socks, underwear, undershirts, kitchen towels, t-shirts, anything that is all white or mostly white, okay? So remember, when we were practicing sorting, we had some shirts that had some white, some had a lot of white. So if your clothes have mostly white or all white, then you put them in your whites pile, okay? Um, why? Because that pile you're going to put bleach into the washing machine, okay? If you want. You don't need to, but to keep your whites staying white, you want to use bleach, okay? Bleach. Okay. Okay, the second pile. That is going to be towels and linens, which means like bed sheets and stuff like that. So towels and linens. Um, and okay, so it talks about it here. So that is all of the big bulky stuff that comes off your bed and your towels. Um, so you want to keep that separate in its own pile here. Why? Because it makes lint. Lint. So that's when you have your clothes and they have all those like fuzzy pieces you need to pick off. That's lint. Oh, and you know what I have right here? Let me show you. If you do get lint on your clothes, you can use a lint remover. Okay, so this is what mine looks like, but you can get them in all different shapes and sizes. And you take it and you rub it on your clothes and it gets off lint and dog hair and whatever else. And see, you can kind of see it on there now. It took it off my shirt and put it on here because I have a lot of dog hair in my house. And then when I'm done with it, I just push it down. But yeah, you don't want more lint on your clothes, especially after it comes out of the dryer. Yeah. So if you keep your towels and your bed sheets and all of that stuff in a separate pile and you wash that separately, then you won't have as much lint. Okay? Okay, and your third pile, as we discussed and we practiced, remember, is your colored clothes, okay? So, we're going to read off the paper here. It says, this is everything else. So anything that's not in the first two piles goes into your colored pile, okay? If you have a lot, you can separate it into light and dark. Remember, we practiced that. But if you only have like a little bit, it doesn't matter. You don't need to separate them. You can just put them all in one load. Okay? Alright, so we're done with this paper. Okay, so the next paper we're going to do is this one. Okay, so let's read through it together. Alright, laundry. Okay, you need clean clothes. You also don't want to spend your whole life doing laundry, right? So let's learn how to get this job done as quickly and easily as possible. Alright, so the steps to doing laundry. I see 6 steps on here, right? 6 steps. So number 1, sorting. Sorting. So we practiced that. So why do we sort? Number 1, let's read. A red shirt in with your underwear that's probably white, maybe, right? That will make pink underwear. So separating the loads will save you, it's going to save you time and money. Okay? All right, number 2, washing. Most clothes can go in the washer with cold, warm, or hot water. But some need to be washed with your hands only, or they go to the dry cleaner. Okay, so when you are shopping for new clothing, you can look at the tag inside of the clothing and you can see if it says wash by hand or give to the dry cleaner or machine wash. Machine wash is the easiest and it's what you can do at home with your washer and dryer. Okay? Number 3, drying. Most machine washable clothes can be put into the dryer. The dryer settings range from delicate, which is like easy, gentle, over to heavy duty, which is like a hard washing. Really moves all the clothes around a lot. Some clothes need to be put on a clothing line and hung up to dry. Others need to be laid flat. And again, you know this how? You have to read the tag inside your clothes. Okay? Number 4, folding. If you take your clothes out from the dryer, like right when the dryer stops, and you fold them right then usually you can skip the next step, number 5, which is ironing. Okay, so folding when your clothes are still warm, it can help stop wrinkles. So wrinkles on your face are a little bit different, but wrinkles in your clothes that make them look messy, yeah, you fold them while they're still warm, then they look pretty good. Okay, if you don't, then maybe you need number 5, ironing. Okay? So some clothes need to be ironed no matter what. So even if you fold them, it doesn't matter, maybe you still need to iron them. But many they look fine. As long as you fold them and you don't let them wrinkle, then you don't need to iron. Okay, so number 6, the last one, putting your clothes away. Okay, so folded clothes can still look messy if you leave them on your floor or in a pile on your bed. It's not good. So just take the time and put them away. Maybe you put them on a hanger and hang them in your closet, or maybe you have a dresser with drawers and you pull out and you put your clothes in. It doesn't matter. Whichever you have is fine. Okay, so let's look at the next page. It's on the other side. Okay, there are 4 questions that we need to answer. Okay? So, number 1. What are the 6 steps to laundry? Is it A, piling up, ignoring, hiding, ignoring more, and then begging mom? That's A. B, is it, so here, let me show you just to be sure. Okay, so that one was A. Now let's look at B. B is sorting, washing, drying, folding, ironing, and putting away. That's B. Now let's look at C. C is putting away, piling, hiding, smelling, washing, and hanging. Which do you think is right? Well, A has ignoring, ignoring, ignoring. Is that right? I don't think so. Alright, how about C? C has hiding, smelling. Is that right? You don't want your clothes to smell. Ugh, no. Alright, so let's look at B. Sorting. Yeah. Washing. Yeah. Drying. Yes. And we take them out of the dryer, and what do? We fold. Yeah. Or iron. Yes. And then we put them away. Right? Yes. So that answer is B. B. All right. B. All right. Number 2. Why is it important to fold your clothes as soon as they finish in the dryer? Why? A. A. It says so the clothes don't start to wrinkle. B. So that they feel nice and warm when you fold them. Or C. It's not important. Which one? Let's see. C says it's not important. Is that true? I think it's important. So not C. B. So they feel nice and warm when you fold them. Is that true? Yeah, that's true. They do feel warm and snuggly if you fold them right away, but is that why it's important? Let's see what A says. So the clothes don't wrinkle. That is important, right? Why? Because wrinkles make your clothes look messy, right? Yeah. So I think A is the most important. Okay? A. Okay, number 3. Why do you need to look at the tag inside of the clothes when you're buying new clothes? Do you remember? Let's read. A says to see which country it's made in. B. To see if the cleaning instructions are difficult or expensive. C, to see what the inside of the clothes looks like. Which one do you think? A, B, or C? Which? Let's look at A first. Will the tag tell you which country the clothes were made in? Yeah, but do we need to know that? It's interesting, but you don't need to know, right? Okay, how about C? C says to see what the inside of your clothes looks like. Okay. You can look inside your clothes and you can see what it looks like in there, but you don't need to read the tag for that, right? So what does B say? B says to see if the cleaning instructions are hard or expensive. Will the tag tell us that? Yeah, yeah, it will. So I think the answer to number 3 is B, because it is important to know if cleaning is going to be hard or expensive. Okay, and number 4, why should you sort? A, so that the colors don't run together and ruin your clothes. Ruin how? By changing the color or making it look messy. B, so your clothes will last much longer and look nicer. C, both A and B. What do you think? A, you don't want your colors to mix and change the color of your clothes, right? So that's right. B, you want your clothes to last a long time and look nice, right? So B is right also. How? Ah, because C says both A and B are right. So which one do we pick? It's tricky, but the answer here is C. Okay, so we've finished all of those questions. Let's make sure we all have the same answers. All right, so our answers are number 1, B, sorting, washing, drying, folding, ironing, and putting away. Number 2, A, why is it important to fold clothes? So the clothes don't begin to wrinkle. Number 3, why should you look at the label when you're buying clothes? B, to see if the cleaning instructions are hard or expensive. And number 4, let me see that. Yep, number 4, why should you sort? Tricky question. The answer is C, because both A and B are correct. You don't want to ruin your clothes and you don't want the colors to run, and you want your clothes to last a long time and look nice. So that answer is C. So just make sure that your answers are B, A, B, C. Okay? All right. Let's get ready for our next paper. Okay, while I'm getting these papers ready, you need to pull this paper up. Organizing for laundry day. That's the one we're going to work on next. Okay, do you have your paper? So let's start. It says, to organize your laundry, you need, and then it has 4 items listed. So let's read through them. Number 1, a hamper, which is like a box for your dirty clothes. Okay? So you put your dirty clothes in the hamper or a basket. Okay? You can keep it in the bathroom or in your closet. And then you can close those doors so that you don't need to smell or see it all the time. Um, but you want to keep it close to wherever you take your clothes off for the day. So if you change your clothes in your room, your bedroom, then maybe you want to put it in your closet. Or if you change your clothes in the bathroom, then maybe you want to keep your hamper in the bathroom. Okay? Number 2, you need a small basket. Why? Let's read. To empty your pockets. Remember, that's very important. So when you are taking your clothes off for the day, you want to empty out your pockets and then put everything in that little basket. So that can be your wallet, your cell phone, pens, keys. You put all of that in the basket and then you will always know where you put it. Okay, you also need a cup. Why? Let's read number 3. Okay, so with a cup, you can put all of your coins from your pockets into the cup. That way, it won't go into the dryer. Sorry, I lost my place. Oh, yeah, so you won't put it in the dryer because if you put change or like toys into the dryer, it can break the machine. Um, and maybe if you put all of your coins in a cup, you can save it. Okay, and number 4, a stain stick. Okay, so usually it's about that big. It looks like a little tube. And it kind of looks like, well, the ones that I use, they look a little bit like um, a glue stick, like that. You can take the top off, and then if you have a bad stain on your shirt or your pants, you can use your stain stick and put some stuff in there to make it so that the stain will come out in the washing machine. All right, let's read number 4. Okay, so you'll remember to treat that nasty coffee stain on your t-shirt if you take care of it as soon as you take your shirt off. So when you take your shirt off, before you put it in the hamper, then maybe you can use your stain stick to put on the to put it onto the stain. Um, and then that will help for when it goes into the washing machine and the dryer. That will help the washing machine take the stain out of your clothes. Okay, so we finished that side. So let's move on to the other side. This is the worksheet side. Okay, So let's see. So we are going to name 2 reasons why having a basket next to your clothes hamper is a good idea. So let's look back on the other side. What can we put in that basket? Do you remember? What can we put in the basket? Let's see. I think that they said when we empty our pockets, we can put, let's list 3 things. It only asks for 2, but let's list 3. So what is that thing that we talk on and we can text on there? What is that? A cell phone. Okay. So that's one. Okay, a cell phone. What else can we put in there? What's that thing that you use to open the door to your house? It makes a jingly sound. Maybe you have lots of them on a little ring. Keys. Yes. So you can put your keys in the basket. Okay. Keys. Okay, and what's one more thing? Maybe if you use, what is that thing that you put dollar bills into, or your ID goes in there? What's that? Right, a wallet. All right, so there's our list. You can pick any 2 of those, or if you can think of something else. I know they also said pens and pencils, or if there's anything else that you keep in your pockets, you can use that as your answer. Okay? All right. Number 2. Where would you put the clothes hamper in your house or room? Okay, so they gave us 2 options. So we'll use both of those options. Or if you have a different answer, you can write that one down for your house. So I don't know, maybe your mom says to put the hamper in a different room. That's fine. Just write down wherever you put it in your house, okay? But for now, I'm going to write down the 2 options that the paper said, okay? So number 1 of that, I think, was in the bathroom, right? And where is the other place that maybe you change your clothes? Yes, in your bedroom. So where can you put the hamper? In the closet. Yes. So we listed bathroom or closet. But if you have a different place in your house, write that down, okay? All right, number 3. Why would you put a cup near the hamper? Do you remember? Why would we put a cup there? What goes in the cup? Coins. Coins go in the cup. So you can write as your answer, why would you put a cup next to your clothes hamper? To put coins in. Okay? Let me write that for you. Put coins in. Put coin. Oh, why? There it is. Okay. Put coins in. Okay, and number 4, the last one. Why would you put a stain stick next to your hamper instead of by the washer and dryer? So why by your hamper? Do you remember? So remember, a stain stick we use on stains that we get on our clothes. So maybe I am eating spaghetti and it has sauce, and I get some of the sauce falls off the plate and onto my shirt. Now I have a stain and I want to go change my shirt, and near my hamper is my stain stick. Why is it there? So that I can use it immediately. So I can use it right after I change my clothes, right after I can use the stain stick. Okay? And so if I have a sauce stain on my shirt, then I can use the stain stick and rub it on there when I take my shirt off before I put it in the hamper. Okay? And that helps a lot with getting the stain out of your clothes in the washer. Okay? So it's so that you can use it immediately. Okay, so that is all of the questions on that page. So we are done with this page now, and we are done with our whole packet. So guess what that means? I need to find my red dry erase marker. Which one is red? Is it this one or this one? Number 1 or number 2? Which one's red? Number 2. Excellent. And I wanted that one because all of our check marks are red. So, take the top off. Here is our laundry checklist. We're going to go down to our laundry packet and make a check mark. We finished all of our laundry checklist. We finished everything. So when I send this video for the laundry packet, I'll resend all of the other videos too in case you missed any. Okay? Great job, guys! Okay, so our next unit is going to be grocery shopping. Okay, that's why I have all these food items behind me. All right? So for now, I'm going to email you the last laundry video and all of the laundry videos before that, and an intro to the new unit, and I have a special video for your parents. Okay? But if you want, you can watch it too. All right? Have a great day. Bye.